What does leaving a legacy mean to the program, first of all?
Well, I think leaving a legacy is something very positive, something that generations of our players in the years to come can look back on and use the lessons learned this year and the accomplishments made by the players, the leadership that was shown by the players to kind of set the tone and set the bar high for our program going forward.
And then also, we kind of rephrase the question before you.
Okay.
Ian will know. Okay, and what does leaving a legacy mean specifically to this team?
Well, this team's start over. This team's slogan was leaving a legacy, something that the captains and the seniors wanted to do for our program. They wanted to leave a great legacy for all those to follow. We've had many great teams and many great examples of great leadership and accomplishments by many of our players in the past years. This one was special because we left a legacy of in many ways, such as we won more matches than any other team has won before at Highland Park. We had the least amount of losses that we've ever had in this program as well. In addition to that, I believe that the legacy that was left beyond the wins and losses are looking at the closeness of the team, how everyone played for everyone, and what great leadership we had on this team. I believe that all those players that watched them play and watched them work hard together will want to be that kind of a team in the future. We want to be those kinds of leaders. And I believe that we've left a legacy in many, many ways, and all of them are great and positive.
And then describe the chemistry of this year's team.
The chemistry of this year's team was amazing. Our players really, truly loved each other. When you have a group of players who want to do really great things for each other, I think that you have something really special. These girls got along great. They wanted to hang out together. They wanted to just be friends and not just spend time together on the court, but they wanted to spend time together off the court. It was a truly cohesive group. And you know, when you're working with teenage girls, you're always going to have some kind of drama happen at some point, especially over a 3 or 4 month period. But I can truly say that this year we had none. There was no drama. These girls truly loved each other and wanted to play for each other. And it really helped us to accomplish a lot this year.
Say hang on. I couldn't hear.
Yep. How am I doing?
Great. I said, what is special about this team? Have we already answered that?
You said what
I said, what does leaving a legacy mean?
for this team?
Do you have more to say about what's special about this team?
Does he still sound good?
Okay, let me put my.
I can say that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can I hear you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what is special about this year's team?
Well, this team is special in many ways, but I think the combination of having extremely talented athletes and volleyball players who are capable by themselves of doing great things is one thing. But I think when you combine having such great talent, but yet you have such terrific people and the girls getting along so well, I think you have sort of a perfect storm in a good way of a team that it's going to be hard to match in the future just because of the talent and the amazing individuals that made up the team.
What characteristic traits did you see develop in this team as they progressed through tournament season and then throughout district play and playoffs?
One of the things that we set out to do this year, it was a goal for us, and we started with a goal from January of this year, and that was to make sure that anytime we stepped on the court that we played with courage. We understood that sometimes fear and doubt and uncertainty is part of just being human. And so we all believe that with that, we can acknowledge it, accept it, and say, you know what, even though we have those things, we're going to play through it, and we're going to play with a lot of courage. And I believe that this team did that. We matured throughout the year. There were some that doubted. There were others that believed the whole time. But the one thing that we noticed as we went through, especially at the end of our tournament season, was that you really had people believing that we could do it at anything. We could win against anyone that we played. We proved that to ourselves by beating the best there was. And I remember hearing players kind of say at the end of August, wow, we really are good. And it made me feel very good to hear that, because it made me know that they realized that all along what many of us were saying is that this team is special and it's very good and we're capable of beating anyone. And I think that the maturity and the confidence that grew throughout the preseason just carried right over into the district and in the postseason as well.
Do you have a favorite memory or match?
Well, I can tell you that there were many great memories from this season. To pick one, it's tough, but I will say there's one that really sticks out in my mind. And it happens to be against Pierce, our second match of the season in district. We were, I'll start over.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite memory or match?
There are many great memories I have from this year. The one that really sticks out in my mind is the first time, start over.
That's a good thing. Perfect.
Gotta love editing.
Okay.
And bloopers. I got
absolutely. You're just giving us footage.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite memory or match from the season?
There are a lot of great memories that I have from this season, ones that I'll never forget. But there is one particular one that really sticks out in my mind. The second time that we played Pierce in district, we were undefeated in district, and Pierce had only had one loss, and that was to us previously. They were at our place, and we were vying for the district championship alone, and they were trying to beat us to share in that district championship. We had won the first game, and the second game we were down. Pierce had gotten a lot of momentum and had set point on us, 24-14, when Greer Gordon was set the ball and she got a kill. Made it 24-15. She went back to serve, and something happened magical, something that I've never seen in my entire career as a player or as a coach. Greer served 11 balls in a row, a couple of aces in there, and the team played amazing. And we battled back to come back and eventually win that game 28-26. The crowd was going crazy. Our team was going crazy. I was in just total shock at what had just transpired. And it's something I will never forget. And we, of course, went on to win that match, to win our district championship. And that memory will stay with me forever.
Do you have any words for our departing seniors?
To our seniors, I would like to say first, thank you. Thank you for all the hard work, dedication, not just this year, but your entire career here at Highland Park. I know that you all had been playing since you were little bitty girls, and you stayed with this sport, and you worked and worked and worked. You spent many, many hours and many days in club, in performance course, and everything that you were asked to do, you did. The payoff was definitely great. You are what made this program great. And I also want to say that I love you all, and I truly mean that, because you're special, special people, and you're players that I will never, ever forget, and will miss you.
How did the JV and freshman teams do this season?
I tell you what, I'm so excited about our future. Our JV and freshman teams had amazing seasons. They are a lot of great athletes, great girls, and they were coached by great coaches. And they had amazing seasons. Our freshmen were undefeated district champions at both the B and A level. Also, our JV team also were undefeated district champions. They had great tournament finishes, and I just can't wait for the future. And I'm looking so forward to seeing how our younger players develop and what they mean for our future.
And what do you look forward to next year?
You know, it's hard to think right now about next year just because I'm still thinking about the year that we've had. But as the coach of this program, I obviously have to think about that. And so for next year, I'm very excited about the challenge of taking players who we have still coming back that were great contributors this year to a great season, and melding those with our younger players as well, and really working all throughout the off season with our younger players as well as our veterans, to mold into a team that will have its own identity and that will be able to do great things in itself, and to be able to continue to make this program the best it can be.
And tell us about the parents from this season.
Well, I'll tell you, our parents are amazing. I cannot tell you enough how much I appreciate everything that they did, not only this year, but all the years that they've been in this program. Without our parents, we wouldn't have the kind of program that we have. First, they do an amazing job of raising their daughters and giving us a bunch of girls to work with. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the opportunity to coach their daughters. And also for our captain parents, they were incredible. They did so much to make this season just the most memorable ever. Their work was tireless, and I know they did more than I ever even can imagine. And I just wanted to say thank you to them, and thank you to all of our parents, and to thank you in the future, all that you're going to do for us in the future as well.
And is there anything else you want to share?
You know, as a coach, you dream of having a team like we had this year. Sometimes coaches in their entire career never have the kind of talent, the kind of great personalities and great people that surrounded them, both not just players, but coaches as well. Our coaching staff, I believe, is the best staff in the entire state. We have so much experience. And the combination of the coaches, the players, and the parents made this year the most amazing year I could ever imagine. I feel so blessed and so fortunate to have been a part of this program this year and beyond. And I'm beside myself in happiness and just knowing that I have the best job in the world.